looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves. And there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for. Now which way do we go is the question to ask. There are so many choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for. out for you. Oh, I regret for losing the one who loved me, for who I can't go back to. Walking through all the dust, memories and frame, a past we simply let fade. Oh, but I don't close the door, waiting a chance for when we'll be back again. You make me feel so crazy, still in love with you. You make me feel amazing when I'm next to you. You make me feel so crazy, my heart breaks for you. Can't help but know that I'm still in love with you. You make me feel so. When there's no hope loving for you who saw me before I knew who I'd be. What I have around me means nothing to me if I can't share it with you. Walking through all the dust, memories and frame, a past we simply let fade. But I don't close the door, waiting the chance for when we'll be back again.
Well, I mean, the ads are about to show up, so you're not wrong. They're right around the bend. Hopefully today is going to go a lot better than it did yesterday, by the way. That's what my plan is. But the thing about it is, things go to shit immediately. We're going to just swap games, like just straight up. I'm not going to let myself get nearly as irritated as yesterday, because, yeah. Huzzah, freedom. And freedom indeed. I just realized Star Citizen isn't going. That's why you guys can't see it. I might actually go do blueprints today, honestly. Work on some more blueprints. I'm thinking about it at least. Because there's still a bunch of other blueprints I need to do. Oh yeah, and then I also lowered the overclock on my RAM last night, so we're gonna see how that does today in terms of stream and stuff like that, if it'll affect anything. I don't know if it will actively affect anything or not, though. That's the thing. Oh boy, sound lag. That wasn't sound lag. That was me opening up my Twitch channel and immediately having to hear my voice. Call for help. Karna rifle. Call for help. Karna rifle. Okay. Call for help. Karna rifle. I don't want the Karna rifle. Carefully clear sight is Antium. Come to aid a convoy. That's offline. Deep space hit. I've been doing that one. Defend location from outlaws. Karna Fate rifle. I forget which one of these that I needed to do. P6. The only thing about it is... Okay, I see which one we're gonna be doing. Oh, it's gonna be sketchy to be doing, but we're gonna be doing it anyways. We're gonna be getting a my stealth ship, and then we're gonna go and do some stealth missions. I think we may be able to get a rifle. I am gonna be getting a rifle. I'm gonna be going for a sniper rifle today. Come on, game, can you please show me starters? This is already not a good start. Oh my goodness. Streamlabs was not recognizing Star Citizen for a moment there. But yeah, we're gonna go see if we can't get me a sniper rifle today. It might take me a few tries, which hopefully doesn't take me a few tries, because that would not be good. That would be very bad. Anyway, that reminds me, actually. Are any of my friends that are on an empty lobby? I mean, we got a 234 player lobby. I guess it's better than nothing. It's better to do this stuff alone than, or I mean, smaller lobbies, because every single time I go to these asteroid hangars, people always show up. Usually towards the tail end of my mission when I'm leaving, but even so, it's still really, really sketchy. Ideally, I would not like the PvP players if I can avoid it. Although, the thing about being in Pyro is, it's kind of like a quid pro quo, you know? PvP and Pyro go hand in hand, so I may end up just shooting on sight in Pyro, and, you know, it's unfortunate for the other guy, but it's honestly a lot less anxiety-inducing on me than, you know, hoping that they're not going to shoot me, and then getting frustrated when they do. They think it Murburing time? Murburing? Hey, by the way, you want to know how I'm a crazy... You want to know how you can tell I'm a crazy miner who lives out of this ship looking for rocks to break? Look at all my mining gadgets I have. I've got so many mining gadgets inside this ship just sitting on the floor. I've actually gone through like 3 or 4 of them. I've been mining, off stream, did some mining and got a little bit of decent stuff, nothing too particularly good, just some 800 grade iron, but still better than nothing. Yes, the beetle, yep. I actually managed to get it back yesterday, so after I got off stream, I fell through the ground and I had to spend another 2 hours to try and get back to this, but I finally managed to get to it. And then after I got to it, I managed to get all my rescue ships back but one. Unfortunately, I had really terrible luck getting back my Ion, the anti-capital ship fighter, and you may find this ironic, but I actually got killed by a capital ship. I wasn't paying attention, and I got interdicted, and since, you know, I wasn't paying attention, I came back just in time to watch the railgun round go through my ship. Okay, no, it's a long story. So basically, like, I landed, I found some really, really high grade ore. I'm talking like 900 grade ore, okay? It's hand mineable. So I got out to hand mine it, right? That's where things started going wrong. Like, I wanted to go grab the because there's only one last 800 grade rock for me to grab, right? So I went to go grab it, and my ship killed me. Okay, so this was the start. This was the very start of the downhill sequence of events that made my day just go bleh. So I got sent all the way back to Orison. Now that's like a 15-minute trip back, okay? 10-15-minute trip. So I go, I get my ship, I make it all the way back in my Ion, right? I get out of the thing, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna abandon this, and then I make up my mind I'm gonna come back in my shuttle. So I was originally gonna just abandon my Ion, and I had it turned off with all its module ports open. And I decided that that's probably not a good idea to have, because I don't want somebody to come along and steal my shield generators. So I got back inside my ship, turned it on, you know, relocked all the ports, and when I was getting out of the ship, I crashed. Now normally this isn't a problem, except for the fact that when I came back, my character fell through the ground. I died. Okay, so, you know, cue the whole getting another ship, leaving Orison, flying all the way. I make it all the way back there, okay? I touch my ship's elevator, because I'm flying a Constellation and Constellation Phoenix. The only way in and out of this ship is via elevator. I literally touch 1 foot to the elevator, and my character loses all collision with everything around them. So, I fall through the floor again, fall through the ground, die. Okay? This was my hell for the next 2 hours. Getting a ship there, touching the way to get out of the ship, falling through everything, losing all clipping, and dying. Okay? You want to know what finally fixed it? I chose a ship with an airlock rather than, like you get into it via the elevator. I could get into it flying at the start, but when I got to where I was going, I did not even land the frickin' thing. I just tilted it on its side and jumped out the airlock, and that worked. I was finally able to touch the ground again. I was like, oh hell yes, frickin' finally. Like, you had no idea how, like, happy I was. So I didn't even care for anything else. The first thing that I did was hop inside this thing, which thankfully it didn't send me crashing to the ground when I used the ladder. And I guess when at some point or another, using one of the ladders on one of my ships unbugged me. Because when I came back in my shuttle to get the rest of my ships, all their entrances were suddenly fine, you know? All the issues that I was having beforehand were suddenly non-existent. So I can almost guarantee you that the no-clip bug that I was having was probably a fact from me crashing while getting out of my ion, and for some reason it just made me no-clip. It was the most aggravating thing ever, and I'm so glad that I freaking like persevered through the end. So ladders are the enemy when I'm crashing. I have learned that if I crash on a ladder, not good things happen. Very bad things happen, and it's not something that can just be fixed with an Alt F4 either. Which is the crazy part, because Alt F4 usually fixes everything. So it's even crazier that an Alt F4 can't fix it. Why is it showing that I have a ship here? Oop. Bonk. Where's my hangar? Oh, I'm just blind, okay. But yeah. That was an experience. And I actually, like I said, I got all my rescue ships back, except because it took me like 5 ships to get this one ship. Do I have ship? Yeah, I've got all my rescue ships here. I got all, like I said, I got all of them back except for the Ion. Like when I wasn't paying attention with the Ion, I was AFK, and like I said, I came back to my PC, and usually when I'm not on stream, I'll quantum in third person because I like the third person view, right? So I came back just in time. I was like, why isn't my ship in quantum? And then I watched the freaking size 10 railgun round go right through my Ion and it blow up, and I'm like, oh, that's why I'm not in quantum. That's why I'm not in quantum. There's a guy with a capital ship. Oh, but yeah, I got 4 out of the 5 ships back here, so in the end, it was okay. For a while, I expect you to fall through the windshield. I always get that feeling every time I do that. It's like sketchy as frick. I'm always worried that it's gonna happen too. Knowing this game, it could very well happen. Like, with maybe just the right lag hiccup and, you know, under the right circumstances, I could definitely see the game doing it to me. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna get outfitted for mercenary work here. There is a lot of movement delay. And I'm just gonna hope that there's nobody in Pyro who's gonna be murderous today. Once it loads with all my inventory. Okay. Store that, store that, store that, store that. Equip. Okay. I do not think we are forgetting anything. That looks like everything I need. I mean, I could use grenades, but I'm also not really that picky about it, so. But yeah, I have lots of ships here. But the ship that we're going to be taking for this is going to be my stealth one, which I can just call from here. And the reason why we're taking this stealth ship is because it's a stealth ship, and it lets me be sneaky. Although on the other thing that I've been thinking about lately actually is that maybe the reason why the people like so confidently approach the area I'm in is because my stealth ship is basically hidden in that area. So it's really hard for them to detect, and they may not even know I'm there. Which means unless I'm like extraordinarily unlucky, I could almost probably just hide somewhere and wait for them to, you know, move past me and then run out of there and get out of there without them even being none the wiser. That is something I've actually thought about. But I have extremely abysmally bad luck. And one thing I've also considered is the fact that they're probably gonna, like, knowing my luck, I'm gonna be hidden and out of the way, and they're still gonna go my way and find me, and yeah, it'll be like a whole thing. Because, I mean, wouldn't you shoot some random guy you find hiding in a corner trying to pretend like he's not there? pretty sure most people would. No. Well, most people would in this game, especially in Pyro. You never know what people are going to be up to in Pyro, which is why they're like that, and I don't blame them. It just sucks when you don't want to kill people and they force your hand and you're just like, ah. Yeah. Yeah.
Quantum fuel at 100%.
Okay, here we go. You don't mess with me, don't hurt. Hunt you doesn't repeat it until you leave the server.
Launch complete.
I'm just not gonna take chances. I think I'm honestly gonna go back to my shoot on sight routine that I had originally when I was first in Pyro. As cruel as it is, you really cannot tell another person's intentions. Like, I don't think you were there for it, Yellow, but yesterday is a really prime example of that. Okay, so yesterday I was going to rescue someone, and the rescue, obviously it didn't work out. So I was going to leave the place I was in, and there was a guy on the elevator in front of me, another player. I flashed my flashlight at him, and the guy shoots me. It's funny about it because he only has one bullet in his magazine, so he realizes really quick that he fucked up bad because he's staring down the barrel of a 6-barreled minigun and he's reloading. So like he shoots at me and I'm like, oh, okay, fair game, and I shoot him and I'm just like, and honestly that's what he gets for shooting me when I wasn't even gonna shoot him. It's really funny that that happened to him. He had to reload. He shot one bullet and it's like, oh, I fucked up. But yeah, it's just another prime example. You know, we're even in a lawful system and he was still chasing after me. Or I mean, he was still shooting me. So you never know people's intentions, you know. I'm really lucky that he was basically he only had one bullet left in his magazine. Because like in the time it would have taken for my gun to spool up to like half second, he would have killed me. Otherwise, because it was a shotgun and I was staring right down at the barrels, so there might be somebody here.
Shields offline.
My intention will always be the vibe. Mine mostly is the vibe. And there may not be anyone here actually, because both the ships are still spawned in.
Contact. Proximity alert. Head.
Oh gosh, I'm like right in view of those turrets. Why do I have the feeling that they're locked onto a ship that's not mine? Because I'm not being engaged by the turrets or nothing right now.
Proximity alert. Head.
And that also is a scary thought, because that almost definitely means that there's somebody here. Yeah, why aren't they... Oh, my ship signature is basically hidden. I see.
Proximity alert. Head.
Oh, this is one of the benefits of being in this place, I suppose.
Proximity alert. Head.
We are going to hope that there's no murder hobos here. But I will go out with my gun ready just in case, because I'm not dumb. I can handle myself in most cases. What's happening? I'm going to go raid an asteroid base and take out their power, but I'm like 80-90% sure that there's probably another player here, which means that I need to be active and aware, because this may turn into a bad situation quick. So why aren't they shooting your ship? The NPCs? They can't see it right now too well. They might be able to see it now, and if it blows up, he just blew himself up. Ah, what a dumbass. The NPCs aren't that smart, okay? As they just very clearly showed us. They're not that smart. Okay, maybe there isn't anybody here. Even so, I'll have my gun out and ready. Excellent deduction, Streamlabs. Good. Yes, indeed. I just gotta pray that they don't notice my fighter or the emissions that are hiding my fighter doesn't go away. But we're storming this place.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh shit. Oh hey Captain Zora, I just went live according to your notification. That's cool, nice. Did I just go live? I'll have to go check out my stream here in a little bit.
It's on now. Taking shots.
I got you. Go, go. Solo monster talk. Got tagged.
I love this gun. I love this gun so much.
Yeah, you owe me though. Yeah, I got ya. Guess we're fighting.
I'll take that.
You got it.
God, why was the notification so delayed? Twitch moment.
You got it.
Very average Twitch moment. Okay, I don't want to spend too much longer here.
Yeah, you owe me though.
Every second I spend here is an opportunity to be murder hoboed by somebody, and I don't want to be murder hoboed.
Yeah, I got ya.
I've got you covered. Today just got interesting. Bring it.
I love being a badass space car mercenary. Yeehaw. Oh wait. Tweaker? Oh hell yeah, I'll take that. Oh hell yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. That's some really awesome loot we just freaking got. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we just got some really freaking premium loot. Let's go, guys. Frick everything else here. We're gone. We're gonna go turn this loot in at home. Hopefully before my ship goes boom. If it hasn't already gone boom. The NPCs aren't that bright though, so yeah, it's still there. Let's get the frick out of here. That ship is still there? Bruh, skedaddle time? Yeah, we gotta go drop this stuff off at home that I just got. I got 2 tweaker mods and some scorch stuff, which the scorch stuff's pretty cool, but the main thing is the tweaker mods. Cool. I left my ship in a really nice little cave, I think. Do they do anything important? Yeah, they have improved statistics over regular mods. Heat minus 80%, aim recoil plus 40%, visual recoil minus 15%, ammo consumption plus 100%. Holy shit. It uses a lot more, it uses significantly more ammo than before. Damn. Does it at least do more damage? Oh yeah, it does do more damage. Imagine putting that onto a, oh man. I'm gonna have to craft me an energy gun at some point and try that out with it.
Contact.
Okay.
Weapon systems online. Proximity alert. Head. Shields are under fire.
You asshole.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Kill.
Asshole.
Shields offline.
Raw. 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 I am Angie. Angie incarnate. Alrighty, let's head back to home base. We have valuable loot to drop off. Man, I love Sonic the Restaurant, not the Hedgehog. I've never had the restaurant, actually. Interestingly enough. I hear it's pretty okay, though. Gallant rifle. Why did I get a gallant rifle for that? Oh, I'm doing the wrong group of missions. Oh. For a long chili cheese dog with a nerd sushi for $5. Can't beat that. True. It's a pretty nice deal. I like McDonald's French fries personally. They're pretty darn good.
Shields online.
I guess I don't mind the gallant rifle either though. So why don't I just grind for it? I mean, that's a happy accident, but we're gonna grind for the gallant because the gallant's a really nice rifle actually. You know what? You know what? I think Johan might have been on to something yesterday when they told me to overclock my RAM. Have you guys noticed how we haven't had one single issue? None.
Proximity alert. Head.
Especially the ghost pepper nuggets. I've never had those before. But yeah, we haven't had one. Maybe it was just my RAM wasn't happy this whole time. What the frick? Oh no, it lagged for you. Oh, did it? It doesn't seem like it's lagging that bad. I'm gonna watch Stream Manager for a while. There's an ad break starting in like 15 to 20 seconds, by the way, just so you are aware and not caught off guard by it. Okay, store that, store that, store that, that, and that. No more ads. Yes, all the ads. Ads go burr. Consume. Oh yeah, I feel the lag. Oh. Well, guess we're not completely out of the ballpark yet. I don't even think you're getting paid. I get paid like, I think it's 20 cents a stream, usually from ads. I don't know exactly how much I get from ads, but it's like barely anything at all. Hold on, let me take a look real quick. So from last stream, I made 22 cents from ads and 10 cents from turbos. The stream before that, I made 27 cents from ads and 0.4 cents from turbo. Making all the money from the ad breaks, guys. Is it making or breaking my wallet? On average, I usually get about $3 to $6 worth of ad revenue per month. It's barely anything at all, but it's something. It be a tiny bit. So the game is still having moments here and there. I just hope that nobody comes to my hangar and kills me while I'm AFK. So ad payment goes up when I'm around, neat. Yeah, and then those who have turbo also cause it to go up a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, NPC Pisces really thought that he could handle a stealth combat ship. It was funny. That poor NPC just never even stood a chance in that situation. It was a zo over from the moment I shot him. Come on, game. Okay. Let's go do another one of those. Refuel, restock, repair. Next mission. Aegis Combat Assist.
Systems green.
I've returned for chaos. Welcome back. Welcome back. Need some taken out. I wonder if the need protection missions give anything. Rude. How rude, sir. Protection. Protect. Precision strike. Intersect defense solutions. Protect vital outpost. Reclaim headhunter. Reclaim. Recover Vandul. Recover Vandul tech. Red contract. Okay, no. There's nothing else that I see that I'm looking for, so we'll just wait here for a minute, I suppose. Nothing like sitting here and waiting. Gonna wait. Oh, I guess we can go visit the refinery actually while we wait. I need to go refine my ore that I have in here. Now the question should be, what ship should I live out of in Pyro? Because I have the freelancer tack for Stanton, but I don't have a ship for Pyro. It would have to be something that can fit the containers in it, but also hold the ground vehicle. The anti-material rifle, you need to shoot down a satellite. The best they can do is an anti-material railgun. Railgun's pretty cool. It go bird. What's the most unhinged ship you have? I don't really know if I have an unhinged ship. The most unhinged ship in the game would probably be the Shiv. I mean, the bathroom is literally a bucket. You know, there's nothing like having the poop bucket for when you're in the middle of nowhere. What am I doing in here? Refinery, yeah. What the fuck am I doing here? This isn't the refinery. This ain't no gall darn refinery. This ain't no gall darn refinery. I guess the next gun I'll be working on crafting will be a gallon. I wonder what I'm gonna need for the gallon. I'm probably gonna need like copper or something. I never did look at the recipe list for it, so I guess we'll find that out when we find that out. I might need to bring my mole over here. Okay. High quality iron by itself. Confirm. And then, oh, checkmate, collect. Air Miss 2 is gonna launch in an hour, so you think you're gonna go watch that? Fair enough. I kind of forgot that was... No fucking way. Great. Well, there goes all my high quality iron I had. Yay. That's awesome. Maybe I should watch the Artemis launch too. You know? Oh, guess, what do you guys think? Do you think I should watch the Artemis launch, get some alcohol later, and then come back and stream later and get drunk? And then do FPS and mining stuff? That actually kind of sounds like fun. Because I kind of want to watch the rocket launch too. I don't know. I'd have to call my dad to get me alcohol on the way home, though. Sure. I'm thinking it. I know it was, what if I should post the VOD anyways. I mean, I guess there's no real reason not to post the VOD, huh? I mean, this was a really short stream. I would feel so awkward about it. Aren't you supposed to get Fanta today anyways? Yeah, I gotta go get Fanta and other stuff, so... Fair, true point. Yeah, I might grab alcohol later, done one. I'll see if I can find down in the store. Frick. But I feel so awkward about, like... I mean, I guess that's more on me, if anything, actually, because I didn't properly schedule myself for the launch today. Oopsie. Well. Frick. Now I'm conflicted. It's not a short stream, it's a pre-stream stream. Totally different. Yeah, okay, let's get off Star Citizen. It's just died again. Well, fair enough. Star Citizen decided it for me. Yeah, I'll post the VOD. You know, it was a short stream, but it was a stream nonetheless. We did some stuff. It was actually really productive in the fact that I did the mercenary missions, found that stuff out. But yeah, I'm sorry, I did not. I forgot about the rocket launch today. Thank you for reminding me, Random. I did not adjust my schedule accordingly, so I am going to go offline for a little while. What that does not mean I am not. I'm going to be live again. I'm gonna get drunk here in a little while, and we are going to probably do more mercenary work. Because in all honesty, and I'm gonna be like, I miss doing mercenary work in Star Citizen. I miss it with a frick. Like for the past like 4 or 5 months, I've been doing cargo running. I'm now mining. I've been doing everything with the one thing I enjoy the most in Star Citizen, and that is going into a bunker and getting into a gunfight with people and being faster on the draw, coming out on top, and then leaving the bunker happy. Although in my case now, before I would run out with guns, now I just run out with rare food. But rare food is still food, so I will take it. I agree, Streamlabs. That is a very, very fair point. That is how I feel exactly. We need to get back into the mercenary work again. We need to go get our boots on the ground, some bullets flying out of our gun. Yes. Yes. Anyways, I will see you guys all later. Thank you for hanging out with me. It was a short stream, but it was a stream nonetheless. I need to go before the ads start. Bye.